You've been told that LinkedIn outreach, cold email, and referrals are how to earn more money for your agency or service business, but it's just not true. And I actually hit my first 7 figures without doing any of that. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the exact system that drove most of the sales in my agency and how to set it up step by step so that you can add an extra 25K per month or more for your business without chasing prospects. Now, most service business owners don't have this system for the same reason my client Troy didn't have this system. He was juggling 30-something projects, keeping clients happy, and the last thing that he wanted was just one more marketing thing on his calendar. Then I showed him the numbers. 2 back-to-back emails brought in $5,000 each, and my simple welcome email has already pulled in over $11,000 since we deployed it in December. Now, he literally said, well, if I had known email was doing this much heavy lifting, I would have taken it more seriously like a long time ago. Now, here's the best part. This isn't complicated. Once it's set up, you can run it in under 90 minutes a week, probably 60 once you get a few reps in. Now, I'm gonna walk you through the steps and you can knock out the first 3 this afternoon. Step 1 is to build a dead simple opt-in page, all right? This is so that you can start collecting emails from your ideal prospects this week, not just someday after you've built the quote unquote perfect lead magnet, all right? Now, all you need here is on this page is a simple headline and a very short subhead. Now, the job of the headline and the 1-sentence subhead is really to speak to the result that they're going to get by being on this list. Now, usually we'll add 1 to 3 bullets, kind of reinforcing, previewing what sorts of things they're gonna get. Are they gonna get lessons, a story-based email? Are they gonna be getting case studies? Are they gonna be getting, deep dive educational training? Let us know what you're going to be sending us by putting it in the 3 bullets on this page, all right? Now, you're gonna have then the fields, which will be name and email. Now, I recommend starting with just name and email. That's it. No phone number in the beginning. We want to keep the friction low. You will see people put in fake phone numbers and things like that. And there's ways around it, but I just recommend start simple, name and email. Now, if you're stuck on what to write, your positioning is probably a little bit fuzzy. So I've got a tool linked below that helps you nail the wording in just a few minutes. So now your opt-in page is live, but a hidden opt-in page collects exactly 0 emails. Which brings us to step number 2. Step number 2 is to really link it everywhere. Make this opt-in link impossible to miss. Look, when someone watches your content and thinks, man, this person knows their stuff, they're gonna go hunting for whatever the next step is, or at least to learn more about you. If they can't find a link to opt into your email list in 5 seconds, you just lost the lead. So I want you to put it in every high intent spot that you have based on the platforms that you are already on. So for example, that's my YouTube about page, my YouTube descriptions. It's my Instagram bios, and I can use it in the comment section of different posts that might tie back to lessons that might make sense for them to check out more in my newsletter. You want to put it in your LinkedIn featured section. You can have images that link to your newsletter opt-in page, the one that we just built. And then I recommend having just a clean URL like yourdomain.com/newsletter that you could either say in videos and or podcasts if you're doing any sort of audio. It'll just be really easy to mention, and or if you're needing to type it to someone, it'll be really easy to direct them there. Now that your link is everywhere, step 3 is the real lever, and that's the content that's going to earn and drive the click, okay? So step 3 is really about publishing content consistently that earns that click and then actually asks for them to opt in. So first, you need consistency. If you are not showing up consistently each and every week, you're gonna have difficulty gaining traction on people opting in. So for me, when it comes to most short form platforms, when I am using short form, I usually post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So at least 3 times a week. That's how I schedule it in. So looking at this calendar, you can just see that my plan is to show up consistently. If you're not showing up, nobody discovers you, which means nobody discovers your newsletter. Now, second, every piece of content needs at least some sort of simple call to action. On YouTube, I'll say, hey, if you want my weekly email on how to insert the result, the link's in the description. On Instagram or LinkedIn, it's kind of the same idea. You can end with, and if you want more strategies and tips on how to insert the result without insert the obstacle, then join here. So we need to have CTAs where we're telling people to join. If you're doing a LinkedIn post and it's more educational, at the end, you could do a PS and just say, hey, PS, these are the sorts of things that I talk about in my weekly newsletter. Here's the link to get onto that. One great strategy is if you are using your newsletter content to drive your organic content, which is highly recommended, you can basically say, if your email goes out on Friday, you can say on Thursday, give a little sneak peek of what's coming and be like, hey, this is what we're gonna be diving deeper into in tomorrow's newsletter. So check out the link below to opt in and you won't miss it tomorrow. So you're kind of hyping up and teasing your newsletter and dropping the link so it's really relevant. Now you have more people opting in. So step 4 is what actually will turn subscribers into buyers. So step 4 is we're gonna write our welcome email that builds trust and starts to create conversations with the new people on our list. So the job of your welcome email is to do a few things. It's to set expectations, it's to build trust fast, and then point them to the next step. So I think it should include these 4 things. Number 1 is first, we want to confirm what they signed up for by saying something like, hey, thanks for joining. You're in the right place if you are trying to insert outcome. Number 2 is to provide some credibility, all right? You wanna mention, we call this credibility snapshot. You wanna call out who you help, what you help them do, maybe one proof point, but keep it short. So this might be, how many people you've helped, or maybe you've helped certain names that they might know of. You want to call that out. Now, number 3 is to actually set the expectations. So how often are you going to email? When and what are you going to send? So example, 1 email a week with practical growth tips, examples, and what's working right now. Then number 4 is we want to get a reply. So I want you to ask a reply question. So this is important because it actually boosts deliverability and starts that relationship with that sender. So for example, hey, quick question. What kind of business do you run and what are you trying to fix right now? Reply and let me know. I read every response, okay? Then lastly, you want to add a PS with your offer. So again, this is the first email, so we're not pitching heavy, but you want to have a soft sell inside of that PS after you signed off, right? That mentions your flagship offer without hard selling. So for example, if you want help implementing this without piecing it together yourself, my flagship offer is insert the name. It helps insert who the person is, insert the specific result. If you want to see what's included, I'll link it right here. And so you can send them to a sales page. Okay. Once you've done that, your welcome email is done. Now leads are coming in automatically. But if you want this to drive revenue every month, you actually have to keep emailing your list, because a list you don't email is just a waste. Which brings us to step number 5, which is having an email rotation. So I want you to start with 1 email per week. Once that's easy, then go to 2. Only go past that if you have the bandwidth. Now, the easiest rotation I recommend you get started with is to send a teach email, followed by a story email, followed by a teach email, and then follow by a direct response, kind of a direct offer email. So, okay, you can see that right here, there are 3 types of emails. And then the last one is every 21 to 30 days, we're going to send a simple re-engagement email. We follow the process that Dean Jackson created called the 9-word email. Usually the subject line is like first name or something like question. And then you're just asking a simple 1-sentence question, usually close to 9 words, that is really just meant to get them to reply, all right? So we really are just trying to get replies and get conversations started with each of these emails. So let's break down the 4 emails that you need in this rotation. So I said the first one is a teach email. For teaching, I recommend you teach one thing. You can give them a checklist, a process, or a quick framework that they can apply in, say, 5 to 10 minutes. So the next type of email is a story email, and the structure is pretty simple. You tell a story, you extract a lesson that would apply to them and their business, and then you direct them to the next step, right? So the next step could be simple, like if you want help implementing this, because it might be tied to a client that you just shared, reply and I'll help point you in the right direction. That's the story email. Now, the offer email is only when you actually have capacity to bring on clients. So you'll say, hey, here's what we're doing, here's who this is for, and here's the link to apply and or book a call. All right. Now that last type is that re-engagement email. Like I said, it's super simple. You could say, hey name, are you still looking to get more leads with Facebook ads? Assuming you're, a Facebook ad specialist. If they reply, you've got a real conversation to now go back and forth and move them to your sales calendar. You see, most emails build trust. Regularly, you're going to give people a clear way to work with you. So if you follow this plan, most emails are going to continue to build trust. And then regularly, you're going to give people a clear way to work with you. That's the whole system. And again, like I said, the first few steps, you can do in an afternoon. And after that, it's about 60-ish minutes a week to keep it running. 10 minutes to pick a topic, 40 minutes, write and send, and then 10 minutes to reply to anybody that engages with you. And the math is why this thing actually works. So let's say if your flagship offer is $5,000, right? You only need 5 clients a month to hit your 25K. Now you might already have 5 clients. And so we're through our email list and regularly inviting people that are coming into our world, we're increasing our opportunity volume to get those extra 5. If it's 10,000, you only need 3 clients to hit an additional 30K a month. Now, like I said earlier on, you don't need a huge list. I showed you earlier that just by emailing every single week, we have people that are booking calls and or requesting to work with us because not everybody's ready the second they find out about you. Unfortunately, I wish it were that was the case, but like 3% of your entire market is ready to buy right now. So you showing up, staying consistent, educating them, adding value when they're going to be ready to buy. If you're making offers consistently to take the next step, if you're continuing to show up in their world, you stay top of mind. And that's really when they're like, oh yeah, I remember Greg does, helping people productize their service. Like, I think I'm finally ready to do that now. I'm going to go book a call. So we see this in our email system all the time. And again, you don't need a huge list. You really just need this simple system and consistent emails that definitely are making offers to take the next step. If you're just emailing to like quote unquote add value and you never tell them how to get help or how to book a call with you to see how to work together, then you're going to be emailing for nothing. And that's where you're going to get burned out. So your homework is to do steps 1 and 2 today, get that page live and put the link everywhere. Next week, I want you to send your first email, even if there's only a few subscribers. Now, if you want help setting this up faster, learn more about our productized growth system below. It's linked up down in the description. It's built to help you generate predictable leads and clients without reinventing your marketing every single week. And if you're thinking, this sounds great, Greg, but I'm no good at marketing, I've got you. Watch this video next because I break down how I landed 900 clients even when I felt like I sucked at marketing.